Howdy, howdy, everybody. Look what we're playing today.
Something that everybody hopefully should recognize. If not, then man, am I going to feel old.
We are old. Pokemon Colosseum
And
by George.
yes,
Still a
and
really cool
I want
looking
to
game.
still a cool game. And some may say its quality has dropped over the years, but that happens with pretty much any game.
Hmm.
And I want to preface this by asking Jordan something. Would you mind if I gave some behind the scenes, look on previous attempts of our GameCube-esque streams?
Go for it, because this will be the second video we post.
Yes. So for anybody that's wondering about like our total content thing right now, we're thinking about doing GameCube stuff, and we originally intended on trying to do some Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness content because I grew up with that game more than Colosseum, and we were just trying to do that on Dolphin and make sure we could get a video out on it. But the game kept crashing, so Jordan was like, all right, how about we try Colosseum instead? Turns out Colosseum's running perfectly fine, and I'm just completely befuddled, but I mean, hell, if Colosseum's... I mean, hell, since XD is a sequel to Colosseum, might as well start from the beginning, right?
Yeah, so although the first video we post is going to be Colosseum, and I'm going to move the save file over once I get a stable version of Dolphin working with it, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't do a run through Colosseum first. And, I freaking like that the Pokemon on the start screen actually rotate. Like, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty neat. And right now, I am looking up a particular something because Jordan mentioned to me that, or I mentioned to Jordan that you can get a Meganium in this game, and Jordan said he wants a Meganium, so I'm trying to remember the exact details of how to get one.
Yeah, because that was my Gen 2 starter. He was a Typhlosion man, I was a Meganium man, so,
I am still a Typhlosion man.
I just realized my cursor was in the video this entire time. So if you didn't know we were running this on an emulator,
Yeah.
we are running this on an emulator.
Moving your cursor caused that explosion.
Mm-hmm. Explosive cursor movements.
Yes. So, immediately it's like 0 to 100 in this, like, holy damn.
Yep. I mean, the game opens up, we've already stolen some shit, and now we got a gang of redcoats on our tail. And a really cool looking motorcycle. Honestly...
With an Umbreon and an Espeon.
Yeah, honestly, if I could drive that motorcycle tomorrow, I would. It's not even a motorcycle, it's technically a monocycle, but it's freaking amazing. I want a V24 engine on a bike. Or whatever that would be. Like, I can only imagine the amount of torque he's feeling right now. Also, I'm a total bike nerd, if no one knows, so...
Jordan, considering how much you're into Warhammer and industrial stuff, I'm confident people can discern that much.
Yeah, like, my dream is to have a boss hoss and just, like, go down 45 at max fucking speed.
Oh, that's
just
quite something.
Bobbing and weaving. It'll be great.
Where's the details on this? So, yeah, we mentioned
I don't know, man. The details are pretty good for a game that came out in 2004. I mean, look at these cel-shaded textures.
I'm saying I can't find the details for how to get the Meganium. It's super early on that you can get your Bayleaf, so
right.
I guess we'll just have to wing it or something. So yeah, your main character, man, you blew up a thief hideout and stole a thing from them.
Yeah,
so,
Awesome Mustache Man is with Team Snag'em, because that actually sounds intimidating. They're gonna snag them all, man. They want to snag me in the halls.
Fairly self-explanatory.
Oh, yeah.
Fairly self-explanatory. And I don't remember a whole lot of the reception of when this game came out, but I remember playing a lot of these different spin-off Pokemon games when I was a kid. And as I said, XD Gale of Darkness in particular got to me.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was like, oh man, I hope the Shadow Pokemon thing keeps coming up in the future. But Sadly, the only other time that Shadow Pokemon have been really shown is in Pokemon Go.
Good
Which,
job,
I mean,
Pokemon Go. You're hitting all them nostalgia points.
yeah. Which, I mean, cool that they're bringing that idea back, but I don't know. I'm confident people want to see something that expands on Pokemon more like this does.
Yeah.
Because, like, you got this idea of, like, Pokemon being kind of corrupted. Kind of a
Yeah.
neat one.
And it kind of goes with the digital Pokemon theory that's been circling around, like,
Yeah, that Pokemon are essentially are essentially Digimons.
which I'm cool with. Like, if they're hard light constructs of some kind, then why the hell not? Totally go for a corrupted Pokemon. Okay. Like, I get that I've upscaled this thing to 4K. And yeah, these are dated ass models. But can I just say, I actually really like the art direction.
Yeah, it's got a unique look. That's another thing that I can like about Colosseum. Fair enough, actually, over XD, despite that XD Gale of Darkness shares a lot of the same locations. It's
And
just
a similar style. I would actually say XD's a little closer to the mainline style, where Colosseum's a mild bit more of a departure, but
it feels a bit grungier, if that makes sense.
yeah, like, honestly, I wouldn't mind these getting HD, like, remakes on the Switch with,
Oh my
like,
god,
compatibility.
if these got remasters on the Switch, I would actually prolapse. I would fucking prolapse and it would be disgusting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're starting I'm going to tell you right now, Jordan, every single battle in this game is going to be a double battle.
I'm cool with that, actually.
So
I just really hate this Espeon's moveset. Like, this
I-
Espeon is getting everything changed.
Well, for you to know that there are TMs in this game. Bad
Thank
news,
God.
though, since this was around Gen 3, that means once you use that TM, it's gone.
And
So
I'm
you gotta
okay with
really
that. I
think
actually
about it.
prefer that. So,
Bruh.
yeah.
Bruh, this man in the comments. Bruh?
I'm sorry, I like the age of overly try-hard RPGs, so actually using items and having them be one-time uses is something I enjoy. Because you could usually buy your TMs from the shop anyway. It gave you more reason to fight more battles to get more things if you needed to move again.
But the thing is, the cost of a TM was like a finger. So why the
Okay, they
You
could have
don't normally-
reduced the price, but, like, I still would prefer to keep it as a one-time use.
Well, you're the odd man on this, because as far as I know, everybody loves the permanent keeping of a TM.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Like,
But
I have a lot of qualms with the modern Pokemon approach. Like,
Oh god, Lord knows qualms are gonna appear in this video.
oh god, yes.
Like I've made no secret that I'm not the biggest fan of how Sword and Shield is taking Pokemon, or even just how 3D Pokemon's been going. Like, like first off, the whole animation argument that a lot of people made towards Game Freak and by extension the Pokemon Company and Creatures Inc. and all that.
Like, you know,
Look at the
that
expressiveness
Zigzagoon just
here.
ran through its trainer's leg, but at least in this game, the Zigzagoon has the opportunity to run through its trainer's leg.
And not just that, but also the Zigzagoons actually run in a zigzag pattern.
Which is kind of cute. Also,
they aren't
they got
just-
little, like, neck floofs.
And not to mention that when they're knocked back, they don't just like do a startled pose where they're just standing still or something with like you slap me on the chest weird.
Yeah,
No,
just-
they're like legitimately knocked back from the attacks.
Yeah, just remember in 2004 and 2005 and even earlier, like in 2000 on the N64, we had Pokemon games where we had dynamic movements for the Pokemon in battles. Yeah,
Which,
they
I
weren't
mean-
actually clashing like in Pokken, but you know what? They still do more than we got on the 3DS and now the Switch 15 years later. And that's kind of sad.
It just kind of goes to show how churned out the series is. And, you know, the argument could be made that because these games and Stadium and other spin-offs were not developed by Game Freak specifically, That's why they're able to be a lot more expressive with everything. But still, man, like
Yeah.
when you have a Pokemon game on a console, the only thing that feels scaled up to console status is the music, you kind of did something a bit iffy.
Yeah, like,
That's separating all of the National Deck stuff, by the way. That's a can of worms
yeah,
that
that's its own can of worms.
I'm
And
holding the can opener for those worms right now.
I don't know if I want to get into it, but what I will say is this. I do think eventually we would have lost the national decks one way or the other.
Yes, but
But if anything, the DLC has proven that there is enough space in this game and it was rushed out, and that's one of the main reasons that they cut the national decks, even though there is technically enough space for all the data of all the past Pokemons on the cartridge to this day.
I mean, if they wanted to limit the amount of Pokemon in it, they could have at least limited it in a region that was interesting. Like
Or,
Galar.
limit it in a way like, I would say, like, right now, playing Colosseum or XD Gala Darkness, these aren't your normal Pokemon games where you're exploring a giant region that's expected to have some variant of past Pokemon necessarily. So if this game were to limit the roster to where it's not all the Pokemon up to Gen 3, I'm still okay with that.
Well,
Be-
considering that it's a unique concept where you're taking corrupted Pokemon from corrupted people.
yeah. And also, it. How should I put this? Like, you could make a mainline game that is essentially XD, or that is like this, where you still have your, like, gym battles and you're doing the same thing you do in all the games, but how should I put this? Like, you could at least kind of direct the character if that's what you're trying, direct the player if that's what you really want to do, because it feels like more and more Pokemon games are becoming even more handholdy.
Yeah,
So,
that's
if that's the point anyway, why not make the first half of the game pretty much XD or Colosseum, where it's just a straight adventure? Like, it's going to lead you on a story,
like
give
it's a
you
linear.
kind of a,
Like
yeah,
you prefer to start linear and then become open at a later date.
Like, I would be cool with that
In-
because Pokemon games have always locked off certain parts of the world anyway.
Yes,
So,
they have. That's true.
since
That's true.
you're locked off from going to certain regions from the beginning and you have to get certain badges anyway just to control Pokemon of a higher level, and you're gonna handhold me in the way I have to go, don't try to make this feel like a crazy open world. You're not deceiving anybody. Just
Yeah.
go ahead and give us a really cool linear storyline. Do something a little different. And,
If
bland.
anything, actually broadening out people's ability to travel the world only makes it feel more bland.
It kinda does.
Like it just makes me turn into Gordon Ramsay and just go,
Oh God, what's this? It's so bland. The sauce just tastes like water.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
It's the same cardboard looking ass tree.
Oh,
For the
God, what's
78th
that?
time.
What the fuck is that? That's a fucking cardboard looking tree. Looks like I could fucking pack my lunch with that thing.
Ugh. Its angles are so sharp, I think I could get a paper cut on it.
Oh, this grass texture, jeez. I've seen better grass in a marijuana manufactory.
We all have. We all have.
so yeah,
Oh,
fair to
man.
say, modern Pokemon's kind of fallen off the radar with us.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
And
at least we have the old games to go back to, but still.
yeah, and even then, how should I put this? Like, old games can be a bit jank, and I'm happy that the new games are still getting new kids involved and that Pokemon will continue to be a successful series. At the same time, it could just be that, yeah, I'm getting older, and it's like, these games for a while seem to actually be growing up with us, but now it actually looks like they're going back, but cutting features that made it interesting in the first place.
Is the fur lining on her jacket pink or white?
I think it's pink.
Really? I always thought it was white.
Well,
Huh.
you upscale something to 4K and run some shaders through it, and it turns pink, or it was always pink, but on a blurry CRT it just looked white. Because her shorts are white.
That's true. like, oh god, I remember seeing footage from like the very end of Twilight Princess HD where Link is like riding on Epona and he's going off in the distance, but you can clearly see, since there's no bloom, you can clearly see the model just stops at like the very edge of the screen, like doesn't vanish off the edge or anything, just stops in the middle of nowhere. It's gotta love upscaling, not really fixing that kind of thing. So the whole deal here is that I'm just gonna say what the deal is with her. She can see shadow Pokemon.
I can see dead people.
Sadly, I don't think there are going to be Pokemon that we can name Bruce Willis.
If I
Not
can. Well, maybe
not
I'll get
without-
like two of one kind. Like if we get some ghost Pokemon, I can name one Bruce and the other Willy.
Is there any ghost Pokemon that you can get?
I mean,
I
probably.
think so.
I mean, you know me, like, not only am I a crazy breeder and, like, IV perfectionist in Pokemon games, but I'm also one of those assholes who will actually run a straight Ghost Dark team and make it competitively viable.
Yeah, and you're also talking to somebody that is apparently one of the luckiest shiny people in the world.
Exactly. I need you
Well, not world.
to help me.
Well, not world, but I have a lot of shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
In fact, funny enough, when we were talking about Meganium earlier, I have a shiny Meganium in Pokemon Go.
Nice.
I named him Autumn. So yeah, I do remember from this game I'm not going to spoil all of the Shadow Pokemon, and I probably couldn't because I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I will say that one of the first ones you can get is one of the Gen 2 starters. I don't remember if you can get all three of them, but I do know you can pick your choose, you know.
Also, I love
Fucking look at
this
this
model.
guy.
Like, it's low poly as hell. His hands are blocks. He has barely any actual muscle definition, but he still looks like a badass, and the cell shading kind of works.
He kind of looks like Diet Sephiroth.
Yeah, kind of.
Like he
He
looks
is
like
the grape drink version of Sephiroth.
he's the Dr. Bob of Sephiroth.
Yeah, he's Dr. Thunder.
I don't know. Wait, is that an actual one?
Yeah.
Wow. Anywho, I can also give another bit of advice about this game.
Wow, that was jank as fuck.
What?
His walk cycle, like, glitched, and he just, like, pops out of his chair, pops forward in front of the stairs, then turns, pops, and then he walks.
Again, man, GameCube.
Yeah, but, like, I guess on a CRT you never would notice that.
That's true. CRTs blur a lot of things together.
It was awesome back in the day, and now I'm like, oh shit, this is an HD.
Yeah. So, as I was about to say, due to the concept of this game being able to capture trainers from capture Pokemon from other trainers. I was about to say capture trainers from other trainers. Capture Pokemon from other trainers. Pretty much the same advice I can say for any Pokemon game. Make sure you always have a large store of Pokeballs on hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can get any right now, but you're always going to want one because you never know which trainers are going to have Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah, like, you don't have to have Shadow Pokemon, but you know what would also be a pretty fun freaking concept one time?
What?
Let's actually play a Pokemon game where the bad guys are a threat, actually can steal Pokemon from your party, or you get to play as one of the team members fighting against protagonist whoever, and you can steal Pokemon from people because you don't have time to level up your own team.
That sounds like it's a concept that should be worked in a spin-off first.
It should be worked in a spin-off, and I want to play it.
I mean, that's kind of what you are like right now.
Yeah, like,
because you're a former member of that team you stole that device from.
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, spoilers, but, you know, it's a fucking old game.
Mm-hmm.
And because the protagonist is now silent and loses all sense of personality now, I might as well tell you that much, since I think it takes a while for you to even realize that.
Well, someone was in a cute little robe. Was it you?
I wonder who. I wonder who. Jordan, do you wonder who?
Yeah.
I wonder who. I wonder.
I wonder. I wonder who. Okay, it's a repeat. Let me skip.
Yeah, repeat of the same news. A lot of the times, like, the TV's just there for window dressing, you know? Just there to be like, hey, look, there's a news station in this
Okay, so
universe.
they actually did say something new, and that this is a snag machine on my arm.
Yes, that is the device that lets you take shadow Pokemon.
But wouldn't it also allow me to just take normal Pokemon?
Nope. For
Well,
the mechanics of this game, it's just shadow Pokemon. And at the moment, your only choices are Desert Oasis Town or Desert...
Well, I said to go check out the Colosseum, so I'm going to go do that real quick.
Gotcha.
Which I'm guessing is this area in the back.
Which, by the by, I should mention, this wasn't in... they fixed this in XD Gale of Darkness, but in this game, you can only save at Pokemon storage boxes.
Really?
Yeah, so I think that's the... Is this the Pokemon Center? I don't remember.
Well, we'll talk to this.
No, it doesn't look.
lady
Nope,
and
doesn't
find
look like
out.
it. Does not look like it.
Yeah, this
That's
is the stadium.
Stadium. So, yeah, they're not accepting trainers, so you can't go in there. Sadly, I think you. Let's see. I remember for like a much later boss encounter with like an admin or something, you fight in this stadium. And also, might I say, this town is very pretty looking. I used to think this town was awesome back in the day. Like I always like wish I could jump into the screen and start swimming in the middle of town.
Yeah, this is actually like a really cool looking place overall. Hey, there's some of the old homies.
Oh yeah, they call you a traitor, so you'd have probably found out anyway.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hilarious that they're all bald and wear backwards sci-fi sunglasses.
Yeah.
So there you go.
We know he left them because he grew his hair out, so he's probably been wanting to do this for a few months.
Yeah, he's like, screw you, I'll get lice. I'll prove it to you.
Yeah, why
So
not?
yeah, so yeah, as it turns out, yeah, you're a former member of Team Snag'em. There you go.
Yeah, like, I feel this could have been done better. Also, oh my god, look at that eye texture on him. Like, his face is completely round and, like, flat, and you just have this eye and a pointy nose. Like, god. I would love to help make an actual HD remake of this game.
Early GameCube.
God, I love it. Yeah, early GameCube, because, like, the OG GameCube can run Pikmin. It can run pretty high poly models, but...
It can run... It had a giant sprite flex amount of... in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Mm-hmm. And it also ran Resident Evil 4 really well. Like, it's the best version of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Well,
for
considering
the time.
the modern the time, yes.
Of
because
the
PS2,
OG consoles it released on,
yeah,
if you had to go PS2, Xbox,
consoles,
or GameCube, you won the GameCube version.
Yes. Like, of the original release versions of it back in the day, yes, GameCube was the definitive one.
Yeah.
So yeah, your old pals are like, we're gonna beat you up for stealing our machine. Let's do this.
Sweet.
His name's Waken.
I would love to fight all three of them.
I don't know if you fight.
That's
all
the
three.
thing. Like, when you rescue the girl, you only fight one of the two guys stealing her. And then now it's like three guys are in front of you, and I'm only fighting one of them. Like,
maybe he's the strongest of the trainers.
I may be a little.
Maybe he's the strongest of the three of them.
Maybe.
And if you beat him up, it's like, oh shit, run or something like that.
I want to take out coughing. All right, Espeon, we're going to.
And I mean, granted, the idle animations on these are kind of reminiscent of current Pokemon, but...
Yeah, like, but it's an idle animation. How much are you going to do for an idle animation? Like, coughing, he floats.
Yeah, not
That's
to
it.
mention, again, hurt animation looks better because it's actually floating back and such.
Yeah, it floats back, it makes a face. I'm about to get poisoned.
Get farted on.
Yeah. I love how Reflect literally just ups your special defense and that's it. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll still get affected by crap. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to try and get fancy. I'm just going to melee the hell out of these guys.
Don't get fancy. Don't get jiggy with it.
Yeah, no getting jiggy. We're just going to bite them.
And I should mention that you do get the opportunity to nickname the Pokemon that you snag from other trainers. So if it's
Nice.
like, yeah, my thing is
What the
my
hell does Helping Hand do?
Oh, it's useless, I think.
Really?
As far like I remember it as the move that every single Plusle and Mine and Duo had, and that's it. Like I remember literally nothing else
that's
about
what it does.
Slightly boosts attack.
Yeah, essentially it uses that Pokemon's attack and adds it to yours.
I forgot that Coughing's eyes white out when it faints.
That's cool.
That's actually pretty neat, detail-wise.
Yeah. Also, now I know a strategy to wipe guys with a bite. Just use Helping Hand and then bite.
Yeah, at least until your Espeon gets a Psychic move.
Even
Well,
then,
a Psychic,
who knows?
a Psychic attacking move.
Yeah, we'll see, because she can use Return as an attack.
The Espeon's a man? Or is male?
Oh, yeah, it can use Return as an attack. So, who knows?
Oh, wait, you have Confusion. Never mind, I'm dumb. I don't remember this game very well.
Also, remember, attacks worked a little differently in earlier gens.
That's true. The physical special split didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And that's probably why Bite's doing a ton of damage.
Wow.
That might be why Bite's able to do a whole lot.
is a great idea. Yeah, we're just gonna keep using Helping Hand.
I'm just gonna check what Helping Hand actually does, because...
Yeah, and like compare Gen 3 Helping Hand or Gen 2 Helping Hand to modern Helping Hand and see if it actually changed at all.
Okay.
Because, oh my
Helping
god, that
Hand.
feels overpowered. Also, like, we're backstabbing this dude, and he still pays us money for kicking his ass.
Well, what is he gonna do? You've got, essentially, you know, murder animals on your side of the field. And yeah, it looks like I was right.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like that sucks, especially, like, if they knew how easy you could wipe these guys, like... They should have made you fight all three so that you'd be like down to like 2 health and actually needing like a Pokemon Center right now. That would be awesome.
Well, your Espeon is poisoned.
Yeah, like I still need one, so you may as well have made me fight all of them poisoned.
Ah! So that's what it does in Gen 3.
Okay, tell me what it does. Read it off.
So in Gen 3, Helping Hand increases priority move, like the priority of a move. So like, you know how Quick Attack is usually an attack that goes first because of how it's a priority move?
Yeah.
Well, it essentially turns the move of your ally into a priority move. So yeah, Bite became a priority move, and increases the damage done by the user's ally this turn by 50%. So your Bite was being increased by 50% in terms of damage.
Yep.
No Flex State gonna fix that, son.
Yeah, that just bit right through it.
Yeah. Let's see. And from Gen 4 onwards, Helping Hand allows targets adjacent ally to raise its move power by 50%. Okay. Oh, and if used by the Normalizium Z from fucking Sun and Moon, apparently it resets any lowered stats you might have. All right. Well, now we know what Helping Hand does, and yeah, considering that this game is not as doesn't have as broad of a Pokédex as the normal Pokemon games, yeah, that seems a bit helpful.
Yeah, like, okay.
That's the other thing that I'm going to warn you about, Jordan. Because of how limiting the amount of Pokemon you can catch is thanks to this new Shadow Pokemon and snagging mechanic. If you want to arrange your team in a certain way, or if you want a certain range of types, it's going to be a bit more difficult to actually, get yourself a cohesive team that you want. And a lot, for instance, maybe you want a Pokemon of a particular type, but then that Pokemon type does show up, but the one that has it is not very good,
Yeah.
Kind of like Nuzlocke rules, without the death, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So, that's just something
should
I
we
feel
make
like...
this a Nuzlocke?
No. No. Jordan, that's cutting off your own foot and then shooting the other with a shotgun.
Oh my god.
No. That's a terrible idea.
I love how adamant you are about this.
No.
That is a terrible idea.
No. Jordan, that's not... No. No. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I love that this cafe here is like just a repurposed train.
Oh yeah, no, that is pretty cool.
I like that look a lot.
I like all the random steam spouts coming out of it.
Yes, it's
like you don't have that many boilers, but
No.
if you did, I'm still cool with it.
Yeah. Look at this kind of cafe and tell me you wouldn't want something like this to be real.
Sweet.
So you get free Pokeballs. There you go.
Nice.
So that's why you came back here. I was like, why is Jordan heading back to this outpost?
Yeah, they don't actually sell any Pokeballs in town.
And as the tradition goes, if you buy 10 of them, you do get a Premier Ball.
Really? Okay, then I'm buying 10.
I believe, at least I think that is the
Let's see.
case.
Yep.
I have the memory. The memory go work. So
right.
now you have 15. I think that should be good for you for now.
Yeah, for now, because
you're not going to get Great Balls for a while.
Yeah, and I still got to find a place where I can eventually save.
Yeah. Again, Pokemon Center. Get to one stat before the game crashes on you.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
It's just like you're right at the storage box, and you hit A on save, and it just crashes.
Oh
and then
God.
Just the deflation that you might feel. Oh yeah, so that's essentially what happens after you get the Pokeballs from the outpost. So head to the PC.
Pika Blue!
Yeah, it's Pika-Blue.
Pika Blue!
There you go.
Actually, it looks adorable in this game. I love it.
Yeah, I love that also a lot of the Pokemon are made to scale with generalized heights of people.
Yeah, I mean, at least I think they did that in Sword and Shield, didn't they?
They did. They started doing that in Sun and Moon when the models were past the whole chibi look.
Yeah, and also they kind of tried doing it a little bit in Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
Yeah, but still, it was sprites, so they couldn't exactly...
Yeah, it wasn't to scale, but I always loved that. I still have my Pokewalker actually right here on my desk.
Oh, lucky you. I've thought about trying to find myself a Pokewalker for the longest time. I don't know where I could find one, but I want one. Because I have Heart Gold.
Sometime.
What if we just decided to go on a walk in the park one day with our Pokewalkers and Pokemon Go out?
Dude, we would be the biggest nerds ever, and I'm okay with that.
Yes, our nerd. Nobody could contain this nerd.
Yes, the nerd is strong with us.
Yes. So the mayor's house, I think, is where you're meant to go. This, I think, is...
What the hell is this?
I think this is a multiplayer thing.
Welcome to Pre-Gym. This is a place where trainers and Pokemon to not only sharpen their strength and skills, but also body and spirit.
Nope, battle simulation.
Oh.
That's it. That's what it is.
Okay. At least there's a... I don't even know if that's a chick behind the desk, but you know what? They're hot.
Let's see.
Nah. Just because I don't want to lose any health.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's a simulation.
Oh my god.
Justin is
Dude,
really insistent.
I'm just going jam B for like 3 more turns. 1 second. I'm just gonna see. Whoa, they will not let me get out of here.
Okay, might as well do it.
We're
Fuck
doing
it. We saved, so we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so heck, we might end the video after this, or like the encounter that comes after whatever. Alright, let's just run in here. Oh, okay,
Alright,
so you actually got to be on an edge. Now this is where your opponent enters.
Unless this actually ends up being a handful of people, in which case, yeah, never mind.
Okay, so... Okay.
Oh god, look at those idle animations, and they're just going up and down and up and down.
Yeah, I mean, look at his jacket just blowing in the invisible breeze.
Got a coat of permanent billowing.
Yeah. Billow coat.
Let's see a Sunkern and a Hoppip versus an Umbreon and Espeon.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bite the Sunkern. I want
I
sunflower
like
seeds.
the sunflower seed it is.
Yep. It actually makes sense, kind of making Espeon a support character, since everything's going to be a 2v2 battle.
Yeah.
And it has faster speed, so, like, it makes sense.
Yeah, and that was disgusting.
Yeah, that was just chomp.
You just bit that thing in half.
Yeah, sunflower seed down. I don't even know what a Hoppip is supposed to be, but it's adorable, and I've had a few.
Either. I don't know what kind of thing it's meant to be either.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, it went back twice because it hit 2 times. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to just literally spam this and see how long it works. Okay. Okay, so it didn't kill you, but it did a lot.
Yeah. I don't remember if you actually fight multiple trainers in this or if it's just the one.
God, 3 hits in a row. 4 hits in a row.
2 of them criticals as well.
Damn.
Fucking ow.
That is a pretty baller Hoppip.
Well, not baller, just lucky.
Well, yeah, lucky baller, whatever. I mean, that thing, it's hitting good.
And as far as I
I
know,
haven't even checked.
actually,
I can probably use items.
I was about to say, as far as I know, there's no shiny Pokemon. But now since this is like all set in terms of like trainers and everything. Yeah, there's no shiny Pokemon in this game.
Yeah, there's no reason for there to be.
It would be a weird inclusion.
Yeah, I
let's
like
be
that
honest.
a lot, cool trainer. I like that I'm stronger than you. Send out the next piece of fresh meat.
I kind of hope it's just the one though, because I really want you to get to the next encounter.
Heck yeah, we're just gonna do this. She said there's 4,
Okay.
so let's end it once I do these 4, and then we can go to like the next part of the story. I literally just want to see how long the helping hand bite combo is going to work.
I mean, I'm confident it'll work for the whole time because it's your starters, and as everybody that played Pokemon casually knows, your starters are essentially demigods.
I mean, fair. Okay, we get to fight Peekaboo.
Oh, you fight an Elder Pokegod. Never mind.
Oh god, we're dead. We're dead.
Yeah, it's Peekaboo, the crawling creature. That actually doesn't.
We're gonna
sound
start by fighting Peekaboo.
And for any Pokemon people that are watching this that don't know what Peekaboo is, first off, like, wow, you're new. Second, go search Peekaboo, or at the very least, go see Jaywitz's video on it, because the long and short of it is that people thought Meryl, when leaks were shown of Meryl, that they thought it was an evolution of Pokemon or something before Gold and Silver were shown.
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Oh man, we gotta get this legendary Pokemon. It's like super powerful. It's stronger than Mewtwo, and you have to have a Mew in your party to get it."
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. Just dumb,
Yeah.
dumb.
The old playground, like...
Yeah, playground rumor mill.
Rumors, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of rumor of all things, but yes.
Yeah, sometimes that's just the way brains be, Jordan.
Yeah,
Sometimes your brain just
remember
goes.
the rumors on the playground when everyone had Game Boys and connection cables.
Oh god, the cables! I'm so happy it all went to infrared.
You know, I was
infrared
kind of happy
internet.
about that too, but then we'd have to hide in the bathroom stalls, and it wouldn't take. Sometimes it was. I don't know. I
Yeah.
felt like there were more problems when it went to infrared with the DS than when it was just the cable.
That's
The cable
yeah.
wasn't fun in and of itself, but it wasn't bad. Like, I didn't hate using the cable.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, it's never been easier to connect with other trainers and trade and play together,
Oh,
even
yeah.
if Nintendo's opted to keep using their online services that are ass backwards in time.
I'll feel
But-
that, and, I'll say this. I think one of the only really good things that's come out of the modern Pokemon age is Wonder Trade.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, people
Wonder
can end up
Trade-
getting some of the most.
Yeah.
People can get some of the most random stuff from Wonder Trade. I got a shiny Incineroar off of Wonder Trade.
Yeah. Like, I got half of the Pokemon I used for breeding off of Wonder Trade because they already had pretty good stats.
And not to mention, Wonder Trading can also help complete Pokedex a lot easier, which, if you're pretty much one of the only few people in a given county that's like into Pokemon and not everybody else owns the game, or if they do own the game and it's the same version as you, just other factors, having the broadness of the internet helps.
Oh, yeah.
But the GTS is
Well,
still
and
shit.
it's also just been a breeder's paradise because it gave us something to do with all the bad Pokemon and not just releasing them into the wild. Because, like, once we get to the final stages of a breeding cycle and it's like only 1 or 2 EVs aren't perfect, if someone else wants to use it, I just sent out like 4 or 5 of those into the internet. Like, other people are getting pretty good Pokemon for nothing. It's just they're not good enough for me.
Instead of just releasing an invasive species of like one of this Pokemon out into the wild, and they just become like those carp that fly out onto boats.
I love it. She is
one
crying
river.
and telling me how impressed she was. Like,
You know the river I'm talking about, where like there's these. I think it's called the white carp, where it's like these carp became an invasive species in this one river. I think it's Is it the
Dude,
Mississippi or the
That's
Missouri?
the story of like all American wildlife at this point. Like,
This one I'm recalling specifically because I remember I saw it on River Monsters, and the host of it got smacked in the head with one of those carp that flew out of the water.
no, I don't doubt it.
What the?
Dude, I'm gonna kick this kid's ass. What are you, a toddler?
He's Dugo. He's a rich kid.
All right, Dugo, you're about to be
He's
Dugong.
died Richie Rich.
Oh, he is dead.
So it said 4, right? 4 trainers?
Yeah, 4 trainers. Like, I'm over halfway through this, and I haven't even used the potion yet. I'm thinking I might just use a potion on the Espeon for the hell of it.
Yeah, might as well. And you're probably wondering what that call thing is. That comes into play later. And I can explain it to you when the time comes.
Okay, cool. Items. Just use a potion.
I don't know if there's a name raider in this game either, so I don't know if you can nickname your Umbreon or Espeon.
Maybe not, but I mean, I'm cool with that. Like, they're
Yeah.
just Umbreon and Espeon. Like, I honestly never liked nicknaming all my Pokemon.
I didn't back in the day, but I've warmed up to it. But I only ever nickname Pokemon that I know I'm gonna use at some point. Like, nickname the starter, nickname Pokemon that immediately caught my eye when I learn about them. Like I did with Yamper.
Yeah.
Yamper, oh man, when I saw that one, my heart melted. But, ugh, it's too bad it got attached to such an inconsequential game.
Huh.
But
That is
Yeah,
the
that-
weirdest use of Snatch I have ever seen. interesting.
Not to mention the move animations look really cool in this game.
They do. Like, even though it's dated models, like, it does look pretty decent.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
Right.
God, the idea of having a Nuzlocke in this game is terrifying to me.
I mean, depending
Like,
how this goes, we might do it.
No, Jordan, that won't work. I'm telling you now, with the way the formula of this game is, it will not work. Like, getting new Pokemon in
Happens
this game,
so rarely.
it's so infrequent compared to a normal Pokemon game. Attempting that is tantamount to restarting this game repeatedly. Like,
Yeah. Like, I'm kind of just button mashing here because I don't remember what any of these moves do. So I probably shouldn't be doing that.
That's valid. That's valid. I mean, then again, a lot of the time RPGs are just press A without looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you this now, and I'm telling anybody watching this video that thinks Nuzlocke with these two spin-off games is a good idea. No.
Dude, watch it. It's going to be. It's going to become a thing now.
XD Gale of Darkness, maybe, but not with Colosseum.
Yeah, especially not on our first playthrough.
Not on first playthrough. You are gonna hit some walls, and those walls will hurt, and you will get a concussion.
Oh boy,
that will not feel pleasant. Like, there are admins in this game that have legendary Pokemon.
Really?
Yes.
I'm actually excited for that. That's something I kind of miss, because, like, mainline games, you only get, like, encounters with legendaries, but no one else has them.
Yeah,
unless it's like you meet red, blue, or green at some point. And even then, they don't have legendaries. It's just like...
They just have above average level Pokemon. They just have super powerful Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, like fighting N in Black and White, and he has either Reshiram or Zekrom, depending on your version. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
That really is cool.
Fucking let other trainers have legend. Actually, wait. Wait, though. Actually, your rival in Sword and Shield does get the corresponding opposite legendary to your legendary, but...
Well, that's cool. But...
yeah. But still, it's Hop. Nobody really likes Hop that much.
Yeah,
and if you do like Hop, then if you say you do like Hop, no, you like his brother. You like Leon. You don't like Hop. You like Leon.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Hop.
So, you know, like, to me, that's cool. I'm excited to actually see other trainers who
Hop goes in beer. He doesn't train Pokemon.
Yeah, like, I'm excited to see other trainers actually have something like a, you know, legendary Pokemon. That sounds really freaking cool.
Yes, it's very neat. And if I recall correctly, I think all of those legendaries will be Shadow Pokemon.
So we can steal all of them. That's awesome.
So you can steal all of them, yes.
That's great.
And depending on how far we go with Colosseum, with your guys' reception, because if you actually want to see more Colosseum from us, be sure to tell us, because Lord knows I would love to revisit this game more often, and seeing Jordan play it since he skipped out on a lot of GameCube classics, it'd be fun for both of us.
Yeah, it really would be. Like, I'm excited for it. I'm already enjoying this. Okay, final battle. Should I use any potions?
Nah, you've steamrolled through this. The best that I can recommend is just go to the PC after you beat it and then head to the story bit.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do anyway.
Have those fights been giving you experience?
Yes, they have. So I'm actually, like,
so
buffing myself before the story.
So it hasn't been a waste.
No,
Good.
it hasn't. Oh,
Good
Rich
to hear.
Girl this time.
Let's see. So, yeah, if you want us to keep up with Colosseum, be sure to tell us in the comments, because I would love to hear about it.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you, and if we don't, we'll probably just do it anyway.
Yeah, it's not like we have the clout.
Yeah, if we don't have clout to command you to do anything, let's be honest.
Yeah. Also, you're fighting rock types, which is probably your first hit on this one.
Yeah, I might actually need the potions. We'll see.
You might need to use Taunt and Confusion.
What does Taunt do? Oh, taunt just makes
think-
them attack you.
No, taunt prevents them from using any, like, it makes them use the last move they used, and only that move.
So since they've just been sent out, it'll do nothing.
Yeah, never mind then. Screw me then.
Yeah, so first thing we need to do is, which is worse for us, rock type or steel type?
Rhyhorn's not steel.
I thought Rhyhorn was steel.
No, Rhyhorn's ground.
Okay.
Just because it's like a light gray doesn't mean it's... What?
Dude, I haven't played Pokemon in probably like 4 years. Like, I forgot most of the typings, and I'll be completely honest with you when I say that.
It's a good thing you have me here then.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I spent hours and hours breeding great IV Pokemon because I could take the extra hit at that point, and it really didn't matter.
Well, now you know.
Wow.
Okay, never mind. That's right, because dark moves are neutral against rock types.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that, and anytime I use Bite, I'm like, oh, it's not going to be very effective. Oh, wait, no, never mind. And because rock types are not as... Because of the way special system works in this game, a lot of dark moves apparently are counted as special, even if it's Bite, which is physical in nature. You know, you don't exactly use a special power to bite somebody.
Well, I mean, you are summoning Shadow Jaws when you do it, so maybe. Maybe I am biting you through the aether.
Eldritch Bite.
Eldritch Bite, yeah.
Eldritch Bite from D&D.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's Eldritch Bite.
Yes. You have a Null Warlock and you're using Eldritch Bite.
There we go, Eldritch Bite.
You channel Eldritch Blast in your jaws and you just bite them.
Yes. Because that makes perfect sense.
Trademark.
Yep.
Trademark. Wizards of the Coast will have to pay us for that.
Probably. Hopefully. Who knows?
Hey, at least your Umbreon leveled up.
Yep. I don't really like the fact that they level up at different rates. Like, I get that that would be normal for this gen, but also... I got them at the same time. I'd like them to just level up together if you keep them in the party. Like,
I mean, maybe it's because the experience bars for them differ depending on levels.
possible.
Like, not every Pokemon has the same...
Oh yeah, your
amount of
battling
experience
style
that-
was too sophisticated for me. That's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh wait, do you fight her now?
Oh shit.
Or them? Mm,
White herb.
okay, no, you don't. I think actually now you just gain access to the basement of this place.
Oh, okay. So, cool. I got.
Alright, now you can
access
go to the
to the
Pokemon Center
basement.
and then we can head to the next story beat, and that, if any, will be a good place to end it.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Because the story beat I want you to get to is like, is kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Cool. But first, I'm gonna just heal up.
Yeah, best heal up. I am feeling so nostalgic looking at all these old models.
Yeah, honestly, I just like the look of this game. Like, it's good art direction.
Yeah. I also kind of like that the main character kind of has like a permanent streak of sunscreen across his face.
Yeah, that is a nice touch. Like, it's very 2000s.
I know it's not sunscreen, I'm just gonna call it that.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be a white tattoo or something for all we know, or a long piece of
Yeah.
tape. But,
Yeah.
honestly, I kind of don't like the way the snatch device is literally, like, just a part of his model. Like, I don't know, I feel like it would look cooler if it was more segmented and, like, replaced the, you know, like, cloth underneath. Like, it
Well-
was, you know, I don't know.
That's true. The design of it does make it seem like it's like... It looks like his clothes were sewed with it instead of like it being a separate device. I know what you mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish maybe if they were to remake this, like, design it a little differently. Like, maybe connect the segments a bit more so that looks like it's on top of the clothing.
But early GameCube, like
Yeah,
you do.
early GameCube, and I mean, it literally probably is just part of the model. It's probably not even a separate entity.
Yeah.
Which means the model you see at the beginning of the game without it was a completely separate model just used for that cutscene. Which is also kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, on that, we're going to leave on this one, and we'll see y'all later. Bye!
Yeah. Catch you later.